Now a party election broadcast by the UK Independence Party.
And now for something completely different.
How are we doing? All right. Thanks, you well?
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted and honoured to welcome to the stage our leader, Mr. Nigel Farage.
That's me. My turn now.
UKIP was founded because people like me, who were businessmen, not involved in politics at all, felt our political class were disconnected from ordinary people and were taking the country in the wrong direction. I think the point about UKIP, and the reason we call it the People's Army, is it's ordinary folks against the political class. You know, we're a broad-based party. We've got people from all different walks of life, all classes, all races, all ages, and we want change. I think our feet are more firmly on the ground than the rest of the people in Westminster, and I think actually we're closer to the kind of conversations that go on in households up and down this country every single day. Well, ordinary people want their children to have a chance of finding work. They want them to be able to buy their own houses. They want for their children all the things that they've had, and yet, for the first time almost ever, we have a younger generation who are finding it really difficult to reach the same living standard as their parents. And we want to give people an even break. You know, the rich are getting richer in this country, the poor are getting poorer, and we want to do things, positive things, to help people. No tax on the minimum wage, a reduction of energy bills, and an end to uncontrolled, unskilled migrant labour coming into Britain and putting British people out of work. Our politicians really don't speak anymore for ordinary people. There was a recent opinion poll that showed 77% of people want us to have proper border controls, and yet nobody in Westminster at the moment wants that to happen. And as a result of that, we have an open-door immigration policy, which has seen vast numbers of people come into Britain. I'm not against anybody, but I do think we've got to put the interests of ordinary British people first. We cannot have a net 300,000 people a year coming into Britain because of the impact on schools, on hospitals, on houses. But the problem is this: we cannot control our borders as members of the European Union because we have an open door to hundreds of millions of people. If we had the Australian-style point system and we allowed people from the Commonwealth as much chance to come to Britain as those from Southern and Eastern Europe, and we controlled the numbers strictly, I think Britain then again would be a country at ease with itself, and surely that's something that is worth fighting for. We find that people come up to me and they say, Nigel, I haven't voted for anybody for the last 20 years, but we're going to put our cross by you on May the 7th. We want something different. We want a politics that is honest. We want a politics that actually expresses some confidence and belief in this country and the people of this country. And that, I think, is the most exciting part of what UKIP is doing. We're bringing people back into politics who before had completely given up. I am unashamed to say that I'm patriotic. I believe in this country, I believe in the people of this country, and our politicians, frankly, have given up. This is the time to do something about it. If you believe in Britain, UKIP is the party for you. I reckon that's all right.
That was a party election broadcast by the UK Independence Party.